I went to see Medea at the National Theatre recently. If you're not familiar with the play, it's a new translation of a Greek tragedy. In it, Medea has been left by her husband Jason and the Argonauts, if you know your Greek myths, and it's her plotting her revenge and how she's going to get back at him. I don't want to say much more in case I ruin it for anyone who wants to go and see it, but it's a very dark and intense play. The main character, Medea, is being played by Helen McCrory, who's a personal favourite actress of mine, so that was one of the main reasons why I went to go and see it. You'll probably know her from Harry Potter, playing Draco's mum, Narcissa, or she's recently been in Peaky Blinders as Aunt Pole. Helen McCrory is just perfectly suited to this role. She's really good at playing intense, strong female leads. The way she's able to switch so easily between the strong character who is just out to seek her revenge and will do anything it takes, to a woman that is just so crushed and wounded by the collapse of her relationship with her husband. I was really excited as well to see Michaela Cole in the cast. I'd seen her a few months earlier in a small production in the Shed called Blurred Lines, and she was brilliant in that, so I was really excited when I saw her on as the nurse in Medea. She's definitely going to be an actress to look out for in the future. I actually saw the show twice. I saw it once in the first week that it opened during the previews, and then I saw it the day after the press launch, the opening night. I always find it really interesting when I see a show more than once, especially if I see it first when it's still in previews, just how they change, each person changes their role and the play as they go through the run. So seeing this, it was like two totally different shows. First time I saw it, Jason just came across as reasonable really, and Medea just seemed crazy, full on crazy from the start to the end. You kind of felt a bit sorry for Jason for having to put up with her, really. Second time I saw it though, after the press night, the character had changed a lot. Jason comes across as manipulative, and you understand why Medea has been so hurt by him. She seems kind of rational just to begin with. There's one scene in particular that they noticeably changed, and it's a scene involving the kiss, and it was in that scene that you really tell they put more thought into the character of Jason, and Jason seems more to blame really for Medea's descent into insanity. I thought the use of the chorus was really interesting. They're always in the background, sort of working as Medea's conscience, but which ultimately she goes against in the end. There's a lot of what I could only really describe as interpretive dance happening with the chorus, which maybe it's just me being a bit immature, but I did have a little snigger at. I understood where they were going with it. As Medea gets crazier and crazier as the play goes on, their movements get jerkier and more disjointed, which helped build the feeling of tension throughout the play, but I did have a little laugh at it. The play itself is only one act, so it's all finished within an hour and a half. It helps build the tension and just create this really intense feeling by running straight through from start to finish without an interval. Overall, I really enjoyed the play. It was really dark, gritty and intense. If you'd like to go and see it, it's running until September the 4th at the Olivier Theatre on the South Bank in London. They'll also be showing it at cinemas across the world, part of the NT Live programme. So even if you don't live in the UK or near London, go and see if it's in a cinema near you, and it'll be screening on the 4th of September, and it's definitely one not to miss.